go. We represent the Minnow Abuse Society of America.
Minnow or Minnow?
Minnow. Look at these precious, peaceful creatures. The beautifulness of them.
And they're being tormented.
They're being tormented. Evilly wronged. These are nature's beauties. Look how peaceful they are as I zoom in. Zoom in. They're so peaceful. And look. They are wrongfully being abused by many Americans throughout the world. Which doesn't really make much sense because Americans in the world. But anyway. Now, we'll follow this fisherman and his abuse. His legendary abuse of the minnow. Hey, excuse me, sir. We represent the Minnow Abuse Society of America, and we're here to ask you a few questions about minnow abuse. So, how many times do you fish with minnows when you go fishing?
About 1,000 times.
So, that's pretty much like every time, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you hook your minnows?
Either through the eyes or in the back.
Hook your minnows through the eyes or the back. Listen. How do you feel about the minnow abuse? How do you feel about minnow abuse and how they are wrongfully abused?
Well, since they were raised to die, I really don't care.
You don't really care?
They were raised to die, man. They were born so they could die.
Well, sir, so you don't pity them at all. And this is what's wrong with today's society. I mean, look at this lake. A nice boathouse. A wonderful house. A peaceful lake. Perfect. But there is always evil in every good. And this is the evil. Join me now as we go over to these fishermen and ask them a few questions about minnow abuse. Minnow Abuse Society was started in 2008 by Mr. Austin John Martin Drake. Many minnows have since been rescued from gas stations. They have been bought and released into the wild where they are presumed to be killed because of their terrible thing. Alright, and join as Dave Ramsey asks these people. Excuse me, I represent the Minnow Abuse Society. How do you feel about minnow abuse?
Well, I really just don't care. They're just some little old fish. They're born to die.
Do you find them cute at all?
Yes.
Well,
They
see,
were born.
and we represent saving minnows. So how many minnows do you buy and release into the wild every week?
None.
And this is the sad truth of today's growing society. They think that animal abuse has become a part of life. Little dogs and cats, oh, you can't hurt them. But to minnows, they are hooked through the eyeballs
What are you doing here?
and hooked through the back.
No.
And join Dave now as he asks this fisherman. Hey, hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We represent the Minnow Abuse Society of America. We're trying to prevent the abuse of minnows because minnows are always wrongfully abused.
Who?
Minnows, sir. How many times do you use minnows when you fish?
I use a lot of them. Gotta catch fish, you know.
Yeah, you do have to catch fish. Why not use artificial bait? That is more environmentally friendly.
Fish do not like the fake ones.
Well, what do you mean, sir?
You have a better chance of catching a fish with a minnow.
Yes, but sir, do you not think that minnows are wrongfully abused?
No.
So you do not pity the minnows?
No, not really. Hook them through the eyeballs.
This poor man was arrested on August 15th,
No, I was
2007.
not. You
for
better
his
turn
crime.
that camera off.
Poor man. Now look at this lake. Look at it again. A beautiful boathouse. This is a suburbia for our wonderful fish friends. If only people were kind to the wonderful fish. If more people were kind, more considerate, maybe this world would be a better place for all kinds of our friendly animals. Hey, excuse me, sir! You alright, sir? You be tripping over your feet. Oh, excuse me, sir. I hope you've learned a lesson today about minnow abuse and such. This isn't even her. Anyway, sir. It's not hers. Anyway,